Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome. If you'd like to show us your face, we'd love to see you. You don't have to. And if you wouldn't mind going on mute, that would be great. Hello. We are going to get started in just a couple minutes. We have a very packed day today, or packed 30 minutes. So we have a lot to cover, and I don't want to waste any time. People who come in late, they can watch the replay. So we will get started. If you want to put in the chat why you're joining, are you interested in the full 21 days? Are you wanting some quick tips? What are some things that you're really looking to get out of this call? That would be great. And just as a recap, today we are going over how to transform your skin in 21 days. And we're going to try to bundle all this into a 30-minute call. So get ready, have your pen and paper, or we will have a replay, so you don't really need to take notes. And if you want to follow along with us on some of these things, if you want to grab your gua sha, if you have any oil near you and mist, that would be great too. I think those are some of the things that we'll use throughout this call. Hi, Pam. Hi, Marguerite. Cool. Okay, great. Exciting. Well, we're going to be doing quite a few giveaways during this call as well, and then we'll have a special offer for the course as well. Grace, do you want to just go ahead and talk about that really quick? We can just dive right in.
Yeah, of course. So we are offering 50% off the skin transformation course today, which is so exciting. And that is with the code ASC Skin Transform, which I will put in the chat, so no worries. But we will be having giveaways throughout the call, so stay tuned for that.
Amazing. Thanks, Grace. And yeah, as Grace mentioned, we're doing a steep discount right now. We just launched this course. Registration closes on the 25th of the month, and then the course starts on the 1st of the month. So we will be offering other discounts as we obviously want everyone to be able to join it. So stay tuned for that. Okay, we're going to dive in. So I'm going to walk you through what this looks like, 21 days skin transformation. And along the way, I'll show you some of the exercises and the different things. And then Kate's also going to touch on some of the skincare routines that you'll want to follow. Just a quick introduction. I'm Rachel, operating officer here at Amory Skincare, and we have Kate with us, our in-house esthetician.
Hi, everyone.
Sweet. Okay, so with skin transformation, we broke it out into 3 weeks. So it's 21 days. The first week is Simplify, the second week is Detoxify, and the third week is Nourish. A couple of do's and don'ts that we suggest for glowing, transformative skin is eliminating some things of your life, adding some other things in. A couple of the things that we encourage to eliminate are sugar, so processed sugar, alcohol, caffeine, gluten, meat, dairy, negative thought processes, finding alternatives for all of those things. So, probably not the negative thought processes, but using honey instead of processed sugar, or eating alternatives instead of meat. So maybe having more of eggs, or maybe having other things for protein, dairy, making your own nut milk if you desire. So really eliminating those. Caffeine is a big one. A lot of us are hooked on caffeine. So slowly eliminating that from your routine. We do talk about how not to do things drastically. So if you're drinking caffeine every single day, of course, don't just cut it out cold turkey. That can be really harmful and give you lots of headaches. So we go into kind of how to incorporate those changes into your routine. Some of the do's: do affirmations. We provide a lot of affirmations. So looking at yourself in the mirror, this has been proven scientifically now that you giving yourself this positivity and these affirmations of who you are really actually reprograms your thought process and changes that. Also, meditation, relaxation, drinking lots of water, eating lots of fruits and veggies, smoothies, juices, of course, organic. Also doing exercise of some form, so movement to get sleep, or to get sweat going, and then also sleep is the last one. So really focusing on good quality sleep, eliminating electricity or your phone or anything in your room near your sleep cycle and where you're sleeping. So those are some of the basics of getting started for these 21 days. Doing these alone will start to show you really amazing results with your skin. So more glowing skin, uh, more smooth skin, smooth complexion, a lot of different things like that. And then we're going to get into some other things on how to see some deeper changes. So the first week is simplify. I want Kate to touch a little bit on skincare. And if I'm talking really fast, I apologize in advance. We have a lot to cover. We're probably not going to have too much time for Q&A at the end. So if you do have questions, plug them into the chat and Kate's going to be answering those along the way. Okay, so let's get into the first week, simplify. Kate, what do you suggest for simplify for skincare?
Perfect. And just to reiterate, I am here in the chat, so throw your questions in. I'm happy to be bopping on there. The first week, simplify. This is where we're really kind of dialing back our routine. We're kind of honing in on what the basics are. So your cleanser, your toning mist, your serum, your moisturizer. This is the week where we're wanting to really just focus on creating that consistency with that very simple routine. We're also focusing on hydration, so just a light, basic hydration that week. You're not going to see a lot of like masking, scrubbing, extras that we're putting in here. This is where we're kind of dialing it back and creating the foundation for the weeks to come. So that's our first week there.
Amazing. Thank you. Okay, so some basics that I feel like we often neglect for, I guess, skin routine, skin health, overall health. The first one would be posture. So if everyone feels like getting up out of your chair, I'm going to get up as well. I'm going to move my computer so you can still see me. We're going to really emphasize your posture. So let's do just a quick little exercise to get your posture back. Go ahead and put your hands out to the side and just do some light pulses. And what we're doing, and if you're sitting and you can't get up, don't worry, you don't have to, you'll be fine. Go ahead and really exercise your shoulders back. We're doing this for 30 seconds to really wake ourselves up. Keep going. You can feel it in your back, you feel it in your shoulders. As you do this, you start to feel your chest coming out a little bit more, which immediately allows your chin to go up more, your head to go up higher, which helps you with an elongated jaw and neckline. Keep going, just do it another second or two. Let's go ahead and sit back down. Or you know what, I'm gonna stay up and we're gonna go into lymphatic, okay? So the next one is lymphatic drainage. So we're going to get into some posture stretches as well, but just because I'm standing, I want to do lymphatic really quick. So our lymphatic system may have a lot of stagnation, which can cause inflammation, which can cause stagnation in your face, which can cause sagging, puffiness. A lot of things show up in our face through lymphatic stagnation. So we're going to start with stimulating the termini, which is right above our collarbone. And you're just going to do light pressure, superficial, not going too deep. You'll do that for, 8 to 10 circles. Then we're going to move into our ear area. Same thing. I go a little bit deeper into this. I go a lot of bit deeper into this. And we have a few guests on the course as well, talking about what this means, what this looks like, why we do it, and how we're moving all the fluids into the heart area of our nodes and our lymph. Okay, the next one is the chest area. We're gonna do under the arm. If you can be on direct skin, that's ideal. If you can't, like myself right now, that's okay. Other side. Emmy. 4 deep breaths in and out. groin. And then behind your knee. On both sides. And then again, we're going to finish with the termini. So going back into this area, closing it out. Okay. So that is the lymph in a nutshell. We will dive deeper into that into the course. And Grace, do you want to plug? You have a link for the course in there. Great. Amazing. Okay, so the next thing with posture is there's two major muscle groups that often get neglected and don't have a lot of attention. The trapezius, which is in the back, it's connecting from the bottom of our skull down our back. And then the sternocleidomastoid muscle, which is, to find it, you can rotate your head to one side, tilt it, and it will show itself right here. So we're going to start with the trapezius. And you're going to do firm pressure. You're going to give yourself a nice, good massage right now. So really dig in your fingers, palms of your hands, really massaging out this muscle on both sides. Ideally, you're spending 10 minutes here every day. But for the sake of time, we're going to do just a minute or so. If you're watching this at a later date, pause this video and really take some time to massage this area. So much that shows up in our face and our skin is coming from this muscle not getting enough attention. And so puffy eyes, sagging jowls, sagging skin, this area right here, our platysma, all underneath our jawline, is not getting enough love with our lack of posture and lack of attention to this area. Okay, now we're going to move into the sternocleidomastoid muscle. And so what we're going to do as you turn your head, you're going to put medium to firm pressure. And you're going to massage it, starting all the way up near your ear, all the way down this muscle. Okay. Again, if you're watching at a later date, pause that and keep doing it for another minute or so. Turn to the other side to find the other side's muscle. And same thing, starting up at the ear, working your way down, stretching this muscle. You really want to be spending 5 to 10 minutes on these muscles as well. And then the last thing that I will do is face tapping, which stimulates circulation and blood flow. It actually stimulates collagen production. It can assist with lymphatic drainage as well. So I'm going to start with my fingertips, and then I'm going to show you a tool that we suggest. And as we go through, I'll eventually move on to the tool to show you what that looks like, this bamboo tapping tool. So I like to start on my neck area. I go underneath my chin. And then I start moving to my chin. Above my lips. My cheekbones, underneath my eyes, just moving in an outward motion. Moving to my forehead. And again, I just want to remind everyone, I am giving you the truncated version of the things that I do in the course, just for time's sake. But this is all very, very, very valuable still. So that is how you would do face tapping, very shortened with your fingertips. If you have this tool, which we are going to be giving two away, and Kate can go ahead and talk about that question in a second. This is a bamboo tool from the Hayu method, and it's so helpful. I love to keep it by my bed and use it in the morning, first thing when I wake up, because you see the motion, it's just a lot quicker and it's less, what's the word? It's less, I don't know, it's not as heavy and it's less work to do, which makes me sound very lazy, but but it's really nice. It's for ease and it's also fun to do. And it really stimulates your skin. And you can go a lot quicker with this tool. And it's also a lot lighter. Your fingers have a little bit more of a heavy push. Okay, so Kate, what do you want to ask?
Perfect. So if you're new to our lives, when we do a giveaway, we ask a question and then you put your answer in the chat and pick one. So with this one, I want to know if you've ever used a facial tool before. And that could be something like this, that could be a gua sha, that could be a jade stone roller. Have you ever used a tool before?
Nice. We will pick two winners. A lot of you have the gua sha. If you have it, go grab it. We're going to do a couple of things using that as well. Dry brush, great. We do a full session on dry brushing for the body and for the face during the course as well. Grace, how are you doing? You have two winners?
Good, I do. Our two winners for the face tapping tool is Josie Smith and Lysandra McHammer. So I will put these in the chat as well as a form for you to fill out quickly. It's just basic contact info, and then I will be emailing you after the call to get the ball rolling on getting you your face tapper. So yay, Josie and Lysandra.
Congratulations. Hey. Sweet. Okay. We're going to dive into the next segment, which is the second week of the course and of your 21-day skin transformation, which is Detoxify. So, Kate, you want to speak to the skincare routines and kind of what they're going to be changing, incorporating, all the things for Detoxify?
For sure. So week 2 is where we're focusing on detoxifying the skin. This is a really great week to add a second cleanse. So maybe double cleanse this week. You might like the restorative cleansing oil as an option. This week we'll also introduce, maybe some scrubbing. This is a great week to start to do some masks. So something like the Radiant C or the charcoal cacao mask. Yeah, this is where we're going to start to weave these products in.
Nice. Thank you. A couple of, I guess, exfoliants that I like to incorporate are one, the resurfacing facial exfoliant, which is a deep mask. And Kate, you want to speak to these two because we are going to be doing a giveaway of these two later, and the Radiant C, kind of how they can use them and incorporate them into their ritual.
Yes, absolutely. So the Radiant C is a loose, dry powder that comes and you shake a little bit into the palm of your hand, or you put it in a little jar and you're adding water or some other liquid to it to create the consistency that works for you. It works amazingly both as a mask. So there's a little bit of clay in it. You apply it like a mask and leave it on, and as a scrub. So you could go from the mask to gently kind of polishing the skin. You can also use it just as a scrub. You shake a little bit into your hand, get your fingers wet, and then polish the skin with that one. Rachel, what was the other product we wanted to talk about?
The resurfacing facial exfoliant. We're going to be giving these away too.
Yes. So the resurfacing facial exfoliant is going to feel very different. This is a gel-based consistency. It's using a fruit-derived lactic acid to be exfoliating the skin. This one is so helpful for things like dark spots, fine lines, all of that. And it's a perfect addition to a detoxing routine.
Amazing. And so we're going to be giving one of each of these away. So I guess we can ask a question. And as I'm doing these next two examples for you for face yoga, add your answers in the chat and then you can decide which one you want. Does that sound good? Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good. So for this giveaway, what I want to know is I want to know what your regular exfoliant is. Is it one of ours? Is it another brand? Are you using multiple? What does it look like?
Amazing. Okay, and while you're typing that, I'm going to show you a couple of exercises that I like to do. So the first one is pretty fun. You're kissing the ceiling, and it is really strengthening your platysma area. So I'm going to turn to the side a little bit in hopes that you can see me. And go ahead and stretch your neck back, your head all the way back, and your neck all the way to the ceiling. Go ahead and lift your chin and go ahead and you're going to kiss the ceiling. We're going to do it 30 times. Keep going. Okay, I think that was 30. That was an exercise. If you did it with me, you should be feeling some muscle strengthening right along here. And that's really helpful for this sagginess that you have going on here, that I have going on here. Okay, the next one we're going to do, and go ahead and keep writing in your answers, and Grace, maybe choose four winners. Maybe we'll do four winners just so I have more time. Go ahead and separate your fingers, your index and your middle. One is your middle touching the inner part of your eyes, acting as kind of an acupressure point, and then the second on the side. You're going to press firmly and then try not to create, see how I'm creating these wrinkles before, I try not to do that. Try to go ahead and close your eyes, you're fluttering. So you're really just exercising this upper eyelid area. And also the acupressure is helping with opening that region as well. I'm gonna do this for 30 seconds. If you're watching this at home, you could pause it and do a little bit longer. I'm going to move on to the next one. Go ahead and place your fingers above your forehead on your brow so that you're not going to be moving your brow. And you're going to be lifting. So if I were like this, you would see it like this, but I'm holding my brows down. So you're lifting, so you're really strengthening that muscle. Your forehead muscle and your brow areas can help with hooded eyes. You really keep pushing up. Grace, do you have some winners?
I do. So our four winners are Charlotte Tyler, Michelle Marie Gilkson, sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly, Cassie Sander, and then Paisley's iPhone. So I will put those all in the chat as well as the form for you to fill out, but excited for you four.
Amazing. Thank you. Congrats, everyone. Okay, you can move your hands if you'd like. There's so many other exercises, but we only have 7 minutes and I want to get into some face massage. So let's move on. So the final week is nourishing. This is my favorite because I don't like limitation and restriction, and you get to fully nourish your skin and your internal health. Kate, you want to talk a little bit about nourishment and the skincare routine for this week?
Course, and I'll keep it so short for the sake of time. But week 3 is where we're really focusing on boosting the skin. So we're going to be putting some moisture, some hydration back into the skin. We're going to be adding some kind of extra steps that really focus on like deeply nourishing the feel of skin. So I'll leave it at that.
Amazing. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple of quick tips with the gua sha stone. So I'm going to show you first, actually, we're going to use our fingers. We're going to do some pinching on our brow area. So I'm going to get close to the screen. Gentle pinching on your brow. This is just really exercising this muscle here. And go to the other side. And do that one a second time. And you should have a clean face. And I actually put on a lot of moisturizer before this call and washed my face. So if you have dry skin, add some moisturizer to your face as well. Okay. And what that does is really just helps massage and exercise this area around your eyes to help with hooded eyes. And then I'm going to use the gua sha stone to do light massage here. I'm just doing mini circles and moving it outward. And this is not too firm. I'm glad you love this live path. I love it too. Anytime I get just to do some face exercise and things like this is my favorite. And then go on to the other side. Oh goodness, we're in a hurry. We have 5 minutes. Freaking out, no. Okay, you get the gist there. I don't want to spend too much time on that. Another fun one with gua sha, we're going to go into the lip area. So with your fingers first, we're going to just do some pulling and light pressing. This is really massaging out your lips. And then I'm going to bring my tool and do some light feathering above or on the side, below, kind of all over. Again, if you're watching this at a later date, pause this, spend some time here. And then I like to take this very pointed curve here and really glide up. And again, you'll want to have oil in your face for slip here. And always with the gua sha stone, you're not going too hard. You're not going perpendicular. You're always staying flat with your skin. Okay. Okay, that felt really nice. A couple of other exercises we're going to do. I want to show you our cupping tools that we do talk about in the course quite a bit, and we do have links for those during the course and throughout the courses. You will want oil in your face. It's not like traditional cupping where you cup and leave it. That will cause bruising. We are cupping and gliding. So this is a fun thing that we do. I'm only going to do one side for time's sake, but I want you to see just what this looks like. And yes, it's a little bit red, but it goes away. So it's bringing blood flow to the surface, allowing circulation. I kind of just want to do the other side so I don't look really weird. So I'm going to do both. And then for this one, I do want to give away the gua sha tool. Kate, do you want to ask a question in the chat?
Yes, so I want to know what botanical ingredients you're obsessed with right now.
Ooh,
These could be some that we use or some that just are out there, but what botanical plant, other ingredients are you obsessed with?
I love that. Okay. Hello, Kristen. Great.
Rach, are we giving away one or two?
One gua sha stone. Thank you. Okay, while we're doing that, I'm going to show you a couple of movements. We're not going to get into buccal massage. I was going to, which is the intraoral massage in your mouth, but it's a little time consuming to grab the gloves and get back and do all the stuff. So I'm going to show you a couple of face exercises here. So first we're going to hold on, this is for the nasolabial folds. So you're going to use one hand to hold here and the other hand to slowly massage this area on the side. This is really just gently massaging these lines out. we'll go to the other side. Grace, do you want to pick a winner? Sorry, I know you're doing the exercise too. Love you.
Oh, that's okay. Yes, our winner is Cindy Lilybridge. So Cindy, congratulations. And I will put the form in the chat for you right now to fill out. But yay, Cindy.
Congrats, Cindy. Okay. Okay. Another one that I really want to show you because I like it a lot because this is one of my problem areas is one stretch to do. We do have cupping tools that we recommend in the course. If you write into ask, we can provide the link. But one thing is stretching your platysma that way. It's one exercise or one stretch I like to do, but then folding. So pulling here and slowly folding this up and around the ears. So taking the skin below your jawline, folding up and around. We have one more giveaway. So I'm going to move into this side and then talk a little bit about the concentrated boosting elixirs we're also going to give away. This one is an often missed product. I feel like it's so special. It's so unique. It has kind of everything you need, and I feel like it's perfect for everyone. Kate, you want to ask a question or speak to that?
Yes, yes, of course. So for the concentrated boosting elixirs, I want to know if you would get rid of one product in your routine, what would you be getting rid of?
Oh, that's a good one. Toner. Don't do it, Cindy. No. I guess you could use aloe. Eye serum, okay. Cindy, what toner are you using? The Neroli. Try the Botanical Hydration Mist. You might love it. It's made with pure hydrosols instead of an aloe. And you feel the nutrients and the nourishment from these active botanicals into that product. So you might really love it. The cupping tools are only available in the course. So if you want the specific ones, we don't have them on our site yet. I don't think we do. We will have them on our site soon, but write into ask@amoryjohnny.com and we will provide the link. And if you're watching this at a later date, you might find them on our site. So I'm sorry about that. The last thing that I want to do, okay, great. Someone else loves the Botanical Hydration Mist. Grace, do you want to pick a winner?
Yes, so our winner is Beth. So Beth, you won the concentrated boosting elixirs. So look out for that form in the chat.
Okay, great. The last thing I want to do, okay, actually, we made it to 78. I said if we get to 80 people, we're going to give one of the courses away. So we're at 78. I think we should give it away just because we're so close. If you were to join the course, what are you looking for? Give like a good answer of what you're looking to achieve and what your goals are for your skin, your health. It doesn't have to be just skin, it could be overall. And we will pick one winner and do the course. And then while we're doing that, I'm sorry we're over time. If you have to go, pop off, that's okay. While we're doing that, I want to do a quick last minute exercise here. Do some nice firm massaging on the back of your neck area here. And we're going to move this all the way up to the scalp. On the sides, the temple, moving this to the scalp. This is really making sure we're separating the skin from the bone and the fascia. And go ahead and pull. This is a nice little facelift. Pull your hair away from the bone, your skin away from it. If you could do this daily, that would be incredible. Nice scalp massage. You guys, the course does all this, all of these answers to have a better understanding of skincare for women in their wise years. I also invite you, Peggy, to join a consultation or one of the paid consultations, which is very customized with Kate. That's amazing. Great. Grace, do we have a winner?
We
Or
do, which this one is like so exciting. So I'm so excited to announce it. Our winner is Marguerite Teresa Weeks. So Marguerite, yay! So excited for you.
Congratulations.
Course is amazing. So I'm just so excited for you to do it.
Yeah.
But yay, look out for the form in the chat for you to fill out really quickly. But yay, Marguerite.
Thanks, Grace. Amazing. And can you put the link to the course? Again, it is 50% off right now. We're going to be doing more discounts throughout the month before registration closes because we really want all of you to join. But it's 50% off right now. It is a really great, I say it because I created it, but it's also really good. It's something that I really wish I had a long time ago because it's all encompassing. It's not just focusing on skincare, it's not just focusing on food or lifestyle or diet or face massage or cupping or gouache. That's all the things combined. So you're really getting a lot of information there. I hope this was helpful, valuable. We appreciate all of you joining us as always. Thank you, Kate, for being here with all your wisdom. Okay, thanks everyone. Have a great one. We'll see you in the course.